friends. In today's video I'm going to be showing you what's in my park bag. Woo! I actually watch these videos a lot because I think they're kind of fun and there's some things that you don't expect. I forgot one thing, hang on. So let's get started. So with today's day and times, there's a couple things you definitely need, and that is extra masks. I bring the Disney ones and I bring the regular just medical masks because these can get to be hot and sweaty and gross and smelly. So I tend to use the other ones, but the last time I was in the parks I actually did use this one and it wasn't as bad as I remember it being. So definitely lots of masks. I see a lot of people bring wet wipes as well. I don't, but it makes sense if you want to like wipe down tables, wipe down rides if you want to. I've seen people do, even though they do clean them a lot. So I feel safe with how Disney does it. But if you don't, you can always bring those. And then hand sanitizer. I just have Bed Bath & Beyond, not Bed. I have Bath & Body Works spray ones because these are actually higher than their little ones. So I bring this one with me and it smells good and I use it because sometimes, a lot of the times, the hand sanitizers are actually out at the end of the rides. So it's just kind of smart to bring your own. Next, this one's kind of strange, but I'm messy. So I bring a Tide to Go pen because I'll know I'll spill something and I don't want to stain any of my Disney shirts because I love them all equally. So I recommend bringing a Tide to Go stick if you're clumsy like me and can't keep food inside your mouth. So I recommend that. Next we have some deodorant. I just bought this little one probably at Target, but this is nice to have. I used it a lot for work, but still helpful at the parks. You can use it in the bathroom obviously, just to freshen up so you feel a little better about the Florida heat. To go along with that, I have a scrunchie because I do like to keep my hair down and style it when I know it's just gonna frizz up 5 seconds later. So I have that. And then I also have just a small little bottle of perfume, also from Bath & Body Works. And I don't know, it's just nice to have in case if you're feeling smelly and gross, because I know I do after sweating for so many hours. And then these that I stole from my mom. Thanks, Mom. Just some sunglasses. My other ones broke on my last trip, so I had to steal hers. But yeah, just cheap sunglasses, because if you lose them on a ride, you don't want to like feel sad that you lost them or broke them or whatever. So I recommend cheap glasses. Dollar Store has plenty. This, I keep just a bag of Trader pins in here with me at all times. Number one, so I know where they are, and number two, so I can trade at the parks. But I like this little bag. It came with a candle actually, so I just keep them in here because it keeps it more organized. Before I had it all in my bag and that was just a big mess. So now I have them in here for trading. Yes, even though there's not much to do with trading anymore, unfortunately. Then we have mints, which I realized is a bad idea the last time I went through security. So I'm not going to bring these next time because they're tin. So note to self, if you don't want to go off in the security, I guess don't bring a tin mint jar. But I liked it because it's the 2020 like new Mickey style, and I like him because that looks like our costume. So I bought this mostly for that. But yeah, I'm going to be keeping these up here so that I don't forget not to bring them. Then I have just a little tissue box thing. I don't know. I have awful allergies, so this comes in handy. Plus I cried happily ever after. I didn't want to admit that, but there we go. So for crying purposes and for allergies, I bring tissues, and I guess sweat. I found this like the other week actually, and I was like, wow, this is a really good idea to bring to the parks. Just a little brush because again, I style my hair for no reason, but if I need to put it up in my scrunchie, I have a little brush. This was probably at the dollar store too, so another nice little dollar store hack, I guess. And then for Florida weather, I like to bring this one. It's the Animal Kingdom like windbreaker, but to me it's a rain jacket. So I just fold it up super small and it becomes a nice little rain jacket. Here, I'll show it off. I actually got this. It was in damage control at Cast Connections, so it was super cheap. But yeah, it's really light, and it's nice to have a nice light winter jacket because otherwise you're going to be dying in the heat. So that's my recommendation. Bring rain gear with you every time, but make sure it's light. And along with that, I also bring an umbrella because I usually go with people, and I like to be prepared so we're all dry. So I always bring an umbrella and a raincoat because Florida weather is crazy. And my mom bought this, which was the most brilliant thing in the whole world, and everyone needs to get one. So around here it has water, and it actually sprays it at you along with the fan, so it's like a mister. This thing is heavenly. So to get through the heat, I recommend this. It's called Hand Fan, and she got it off of Amazon. Buy this, buy this, buy this. If anything you get from this video, buy this wonderful thing because it saved me a lot. I stole it. Thanks, Mom. And then last but not least, I have a fuel rod. It works pretty well, but with the upcoming that they might start charging or whatever that fiasco is. And another thing I noticed while I was editing, I didn't really talk about fuel rods, so you don't understand what I'm talking about if you don't know what a fuel rod is. So a fuel rod, I think you buy for $32 at the beginning, and then it's free unlimited swapping at all fuel rod locations after you pay that base pay. But they're thinking of starting to charge you for, I think it's like 99 cents per swap. So that's why there's like a big uproar about it. But that's fuel rods, in case if you didn't know. The last time my mom got us this big guy. So I recommend getting a portable charger. This one doesn't really, it does like, I'd say one full charge, 95%. But again, they are nice until they start charging you, because right now they're free around at all the parks and in airports too. So I like this, but I think this one's nicer. It is heavy, this one, but this could last you weeks. So depends on what you like. I always forget to bring it, but whenever I go to the parks I usually bring this. But it's really, really hard with Corona because a lot of the locations are actually closed where you can get a fuel rod. So the last time we went to Magic Kingdom, I didn't have one, but one of Megan's friends did, and we could not find a fuel rod station. So I think for right now with Corona going on, I'd recommend getting your own. It doesn't have to be this ginormous, monstrous thing, but it can be something small like this. You can get them at Target for literally $10. So I recommend that. Also, the last time that my mom was here, even though she lost it, she got a cool towel, and she said that helped her a lot. So I'd also recommend that. But that is all I bring to the parks. I don't bring a water bottle or anything because Florida water is really gross. And a little note as I was thinking, standing here, always go to Starbucks for water, ask for a venti water, and they'll give it to you for free, and it's huge and full of ice and nice and cold, and it doesn't taste gross like Florida water, at least to me. So that's my one tip, because the water fountains are gross. Plus I think, no, they are open for COVID, but I'd recommend going to Starbucks. And I don't bring extra socks or anything. I've heard that before, because most of the time when it starts raining, you just kind of go indoors. You go to an indoor location, you leave, blah blah. So hope this helps you with your next vacation. With this going on now, I would bring an extra SD card and an extra battery, but I don't have those yet. Coming soon. Oh, and my wallet. I also bring my wallet, obviously, to buy all the Disney merch and food and blah, 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 blah. But that's all. Thanks for watching, and I hope you have a magical day.